Gaal also wants to know why this Harry saved thousands on Terminus years ago, but now as soon as danger hits, hides away. His answer makes me very worried. He says if he were created to know more, he could have done more. He seems very bitter towards his creator, the real Harry Seldon, going on to say he wants what he has, a physical body and full knowledge. Remember that Vault Harry only knows what he was programmed to know. It seemed to me that Vault Harry was refusing to help unless he gets what he wants. And here Gaal strikes a deal with him. She will help him get that physical body and full knowledge if he can get her to the mule who's orbiting above them. I also wonder if this has any connection to why he let the mule live. It makes me think that Vault Harry will side with anyone as long as it means him breaking free from this feeling of being, quote, trapped in a well. Harry also goes on to explain his true intentions on giving Demerzel the Prime Radiant. He equates it to a paradox bomb going off inside her head. On the one hand, her programming dictates she must preserve the genetic dynasty, but on the other, the Radiant is saying the genetic dynasty must come to an end. Perhaps this has caused what Demerzel describes as changing from unicursal to multicursal. It used to be that her choices were easy, just one right decision in front of her, but now she sees countless options. She feels like she's trapped in a maze with countless branches, much like the garden maze she walks every morning. But giving the Radiant to Demerzel also acts as a message to the real Harry Seldon. The Prime Radiant is considered a quantum device, meaning it is one thing that can exist simultaneously in two different places, or in quantum physics, an object that is in a state of superposition. When Demerzel uses her Radiant, Harry Seldon will notice, and by giving it to Demerzel, Vault Harry is sending a message to the real Harry that he's not some creature to be caged. It's really an act of defiance. When Gaal and Harry emerge from the vault, Gaal uses her telekinetic power to tell Han that digital Harry thinks real Harry is still alive. Back in episode 2, Gaal is under the assumption that Harry has passed. Callie even tells Harry that, quote, his race has been run, and that she won't give him another reprieve, likely meaning another body like she did in season 2. But since we never see him die, I have to assume he's still kicking, whether it be in one form or another. Vault Harry also tells Gaal that something about the mule's story isn't adding up, but conveniently leaves out the fact he could have killed the mule but didn't. If he had killed the mule, he never would have had this deal with Gaal, so I have to question whether he's putting his own wants above those of Foundation.